Can we have a super quick chat about body dysmorphia and lipedema, please? Now, this might not be going down the road that you think it might be. However, I also know that what I think, I'm not alone in, and many other people think this thing as well, probably. So all my life, having advanced lipedema, literally when I say I've had advanced lipedema, from the age of 40 and I started to get cankles, and then it got worse. So I've always had a small waist and big hips, and my bum has always been like it's been a big old booty. It's also always been very solid and firm. Even when I have lost weight previously, my body and my bum, my thighs have always been just solid. I've just been, solid. Since taking Mounjaro, obviously the solidness of my body has kind of like melted away. Like, my body's now soft, it's squidgy, it's wobbly, which is what, when you have lipedema, you always want with your legs, because when they are heavy and solid, it's painful. Whereas when like you want soft kind of legs. Anywho, so my body now, I mean, don't get me wrong, my bum is still extremely large, as are my hips, and my waist is still small. However, the difference in the proportion isn't as extreme as what it was, especially as, like I said, like my lower half being a lot more squishy. So now when I'm seeing photos of myself in clothes and like lingerie, I'm like, oh, I'm straight up, straight down. I've lost my curve. But in all fairness, I know fine well. By no way am I saying I'm now a small lady. I know I'm still chunky, I'm still funky. I am a bodacious beauty. But going from the shape that I was to now this new shape, I'm literally looking at myself and I'm like an ironing board. Which there's no problem with, obviously, and obviously I'm not like that. But when you've been used to seeing your body a certain way for so long, regardless of what your weight's been, regardless of what's been happening in your body, this firmness, this like solidness, like I keep saying, take a shot for every time I say the word solid, you get used to that, and then suddenly it's now more in proportion. I mean, like I said, my waist and hips, there's still a massive difference. I know that. But when I see without like my big bum shelf, I'm like, I'm losing my bum. But yeah, I am having to deal with that and try to get used to that while still feeling confident and powerful as well. But yeah, that's for anyone whose body's changing in any way and they are struggling slightly. You are not alone in these thoughts.